name is Bradley Taylor and I'm a celebrity fashion stylist. So I work all over the country doing different TV shows, editorial magazine shoots and dressing celebrities for red carpet.
How did you manage to get into the fashion industry?
It was quite bizarre really. I was doing law at the time at university when I was younger and got a job at Harvey Nichols working as a personal shopper, and then realised that was what I wanted to do and just took that on as a career really. And then did a couple of years at Harvey Nichols and then worked for various different designer brands and then set up on my own really.
I know you worked with Vivienne Westwood and Alexander McQueen. How was it working with them?
Amazing. Westwood was probably the place where I learned the most, to be honest. It was an amazing experience. I was there for 2.5 years and it was a really cool brand and she was always around, and it was a very, it's a big fashion brand. It's quite a small business, so you learn to do everything really, from working in stores to working with the collection. And Alexander McQueen was just as interesting as well, so two quite different brands.
Have you always known that you wanted to work in the fashion industry?
I always had a massive passion for fashion. I always knew that's what I wanted to do. But I went to quite a strict private school, and it was always kind of, you'd be a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant, and I kind of went down the lawyer route and then realised that fashion was just where I wanted to be really. So I always kind of read Vogue and read the magazines and kind of wanted to be there. But
and what advice would you give someone wanting to work within the industry?
Do you know what? I think it's all about just getting work experience, do as many placements, as many internships as you possibly can. I think it's about, it's about just getting hands-on experience, because I always say that although colleges and universities are amazing, they can't teach you creativity, they can't teach you your own individual style. Style's something that you have to learn yourself. So it's all about doing lots of experience about the job and stuff. So,
what aspects of the job do you really love the most?
Every day is very different. So each day is very, very different. The downside is it sounds very glamorous travelling all over the world. It's very, very tiring, and I'm in New York all next week, but it's literally you land, you do a show, and you come straight back. You don't go sightseeing and go out for fancy meals. It's quite strenuous. However, there's a plus side to that in that you get to see the world and you get to go to quite cool places, and there is the plus side to doing great. You do great things like TV shows and stuff that work on home. It's quite cool. But I just I love fashion, and I think when I get up in the morning, it's something that I really want to do. I don't feel like it's a chore. I haven't had a day off for 4 weeks, and my next day off is the 22nd of November, and they're like 12-hour solid days. So I'm literally leaving here on Saturday night and flying off to New York, then Amsterdam, then Paris, then back, and it's working every day. But if you love what you do, it makes it quite easy. So,
and which celebs and fashion icons inspire you?
Do you know what? People ask me this question all the time, and I think it's quite a difficult one to answer, because I get inspiration from so many different places. And people like the film The September Issue, the woman Grace Coddington is amazing. She's kind of a really cool stylist, and she's really kind of on top of the tree. But then I love older women like Helen Mirren, and people who are just effortlessly stylish and kind of just look cool, no matter what they do. I think style's very individual, and it's all about you as an individual rather than following trends. And you see these people on the X Factor and people like that, and they say I am so stylish, I want to be a style icon. They're not style icons, they're people who are very manufactured. Stylists are very
With your own personal shopping and styling company, which celebs have you styled?
I work with a whole host of different people. So on a kind of a daily basis, we do a lot of the soaps. So we do things like Coronation Street Emmerdale. We did programs like we did the X Factor for a couple of seasons. We did Soapstar Superstar. So a lot of the kind of ITV first programs. I've worked with Catherine Zeta-Jones, Tyler. It varies. Myleene Klass. I've just done a big road show with Myleene Klass where me and her have kind of presented this. It's called 20 Looks in 20 Minutes, where we do it's a bit of a stage show like this. It really varies, we do a lot of red carpet, so a lot of the people that you see going down the red carpet often together.
And have you got any plans for the future? Just to stick with
I'm just taking on a really exciting project with Mulberry. So I'm working with Mulberry, the luxury brand, designing all of their concepts. So things like their launches of new season, their windows, that kind of thing. So that's a big project that I'm working with now, taking up most of my time. But the business is expanding quite well, and we're very keen I don't want the business to grow very big. I want to keep it as kind of a boutique business where people can come in and feel quite special rather than being a massive brand. But it's nice to come back up north and to do things like this, and it's my event management company to put this together, so which is a separate business. So yeah, it's nice. You know, it's nice just to have lots of different things and lots of different things to keep me occupied. I've got a really low attention span. I like to be kind of running around doing lots of different things all at the same time. So.
And what would you say the key trends are for this autumn winter?
For this autumn winter, there's lots of camel. There's obviously the aviator style flying jackets. There's lots of leather around. There's this kind of heritage look, which is kind of lots of tweed jackets, lots of jeans, mixing the kind of Barber style and the Ralph Lauren style, sort of mashing that together. There's a really big kind of goth kind of velvets and lace kind of trend that's coming through for Christmas party wear that we've used an awful lot this season. And for next season, it's even more fun. There's lots of like deconstructed fabrics. There's lots of like pops of colour for spring summer 2011 as well. So we've been to all the shows and seen all of the. Thanks. Sorry. Bye. We went to all the shows in September, and we saw lots of quite bright colours, lots of kind of layering and stuff. So yes, it's always interesting. It's like we get two different times of the year, which are really quite fun.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, no
thank
worries.
you very much.